Chelsea are champions of the world. Chelsea are champions of the world, dismantling PSG 3-0 in the final. And who would have seen this coming apart from Chelsea fans? All Chelsea fans, on behalf of Keenan, I want to make an apology, public apology. He said you'll be out in the round of 16. You have proven him wrong, not all of us. I believed in you guys. I said it. Me, I've covered myself. I don't care. Congratulations, Chelsea fans. As an Arsenal fan, I am so jealous. It wasn't us who dismantled this team in the semi-finals. But anyway, today is not about me. It's about you guys. It's about your team and how great Enzo Maresca was today. Enzo Maresca outcoached, outclassed, outthought Luis Enrique, the one person who I said, I mean, we all agree, best coach in the world for the last few months, right? Last 6 months of the season. So yeah, Keenan will do a recap tomorrow of the game with Ruto. Mtu wa Chelsea na Man City na Mwangoja, they will do it. For me personally today, I want to do a tactical breakdown of what I feel like Maresca did so well. I talked about it a bit in the halftime when it was 3-0 and I did a video at halftime. That's how much I was blown away by just what Maresca was doing. So I just want to do a tactical breakdown. The counters, the traps that PSG were setting and how Maresca countered them. And he used how many people in particular? 1, 2, 3, 4 people to counter this trap that PSG are always setting. So basically, when you look at the squad, this is how they lined up, right? Both teams lined up. I've put Chelsea in a 4-4-2 setup because that is how they were defending. That's how they started their defense, right? And then it would switch to like a 5 or it switches to a 3. But ideally, if PSG have the ball in their own half or have the ball around here, it will be a 4-4-2, right? So ideally, what PSG are trying to do is that they're trying to get Doué up here. We all know how dangerous Doué is. Hakimi is trying to overlap. Kvaratskhelia somewhere in the middle, because again, the beauty of having Doué and Kvara here is that they're very good at cutting back and they can shoot with their left foot, right? Us the Goose will be somewhere there in the middle. Fabian Ruiz varies his attack. He can be here or he can be here, getting past Dembele to be in front. And you saw that's how he scored his header and his goals against Real Madrid, right? Header was against the Brazilian team, Palmeiras or Fluminense, one of them. And then Nuno Mendes is always trying to get on this overlap, yeah? So what teams realize that these guys are so good in doing, they would put the best defenders on the wingers. So Cucurella would go up to Doué, Malo Gusto would go up to Kvaratskhelia. So what happens is that you have now 2 defenders trying to defend all these gaps at the back, right? You have a gap there, you have a gap there. And if any of these players, now Hakimi gets there, Nuno Mendes gets there, that is how they were killing teams. That is how they kept on killing teams. So the first thing that Maresca did, which to me I feel like was just genius, it was just beautiful. Let me just reset this. So Dembele there, Doué there, Cucurella at the back, right? Malo Gusto there. So first of all, they were very compact. Very compact. And what would happen is there was one play that ended in the one where Doué tried playing it back, and then I think Cucurella got in between the ball and cleared it. And obviously, if that goes in, that's a different story. Another thing Chelsea did very well is that they pressured this team to death at the beginning, and that is something most teams have not done at all. The only person who came close to doing it was us in the second leg, but after 10 minutes, it's like they had our number, right? Chelsea managed to sustain this for over 25 minutes. Yes, there was a period where PSG came back and that's where they got the chance, which I'm going to explain right now. But after that, the Palmer goals were just beautiful. Those ones that Keenan will talk about. Today, I just want to talk about that moment. This moment that I realized what PSG were trying to do and how Chelsea countered it. All right, so we've explained what they're trying to get into, right? So basically, for those of you that don't know, there's some people who don't understand. Every time I say entries into the final third, there are people who don't understand, right? So we divide the pitch into 3 sectors, right? Sectors, but they're thirds. So if PSG is attacking from the right to left, right? So PSG is attacking this way. PSG is attacking this way, right? So we now call this This is your first third. This is your second third. And then this is your final third, the blue area. Okay. So as they're entering the second third, Chelsea are more or less in this formation in a 4-4-2. The moment they enter the final third, now this is where things get interesting. The moment they start entering the final third. This is the trap that what's his face? Luis Enrique has set up, right? He wants to bring Desiree Doué here in the middle. And no, let's start there. So he wants to bring Desiree Doué here in the middle. And then Dembele is pretending to be hovering somewhere here. But what he does is that he comes and wants to get the ball from there. He comes literally somewhere there. He allows Kvaratskhelia to attack that side. Meanwhile, Fabian Ruiz has entered the box there. Dembele is there. Nuno Mendes is somewhere here. So let's just assume that Beraldo had the ball at the back, right? Obviously, Marquinhos has moved up that and Hakimi has moved there, right? In return, this is what Chelsea do. Chelsea decide that we're going to use our fullbacks. Cucurella is one of our best one-on-one defenders. Go and mark Doué. Neto, just go and mark Hakimi. Just make sure he doesn't pass you. Then Malo Gusto pushes up to Kvaratskhelia. And then Palmer is here trying to press, what's his face? Either Dembele or Nuno Mendes if he goes on the overlap. And at that moment is when I realized, Vitinha is somewhere in the middle. Reece James was crucial. Do you see where he is? He's in the middle of the park. At any one time, he could just come. He's just hovering somewhere here. But the one time they caught them out, he took just a bit of time to get there. And that is how Fabian Ruiz came, Kvaratskhelia came, when Akin Augusto came to Nini, Mendes has gone wide, then the ball was played to him, then I think Doué had gone in, and then you understand how the rest of it happened. So basically that was the objective, to get Doué here so that Cucurella comes out. That means there are two at the back. To bring Kvaratskhelia here so that Gusto comes out. Now there are two at the back. Then Fabian Ruiz runs into this hole. Then Dembele is now here trying to make a late run into the box. And that it just disorients many teams, including us. It really disoriented us. So what did this guy do? The moment the ball comes back to Sanchez, Palmer is here. Palmer is gone, right? So he's countering their counter using Palmer. And there was this ball that Sanchez kept playing over the top over and over again. And it kept catching PSG out. And this is the one person I was saying, Enzo Maresca was using him perfectly to counter these people, right? And then now you find that Palmer is being left in one-on-one situations with that guy. In the second goal, it was Vitinha. It was Beraldo at times because Nuno Mendes is too far up, right? Kvaratskhelia cannot come back. Enzo is trying to make that late run in the box. João Pedro is causing havoc, running into this channel. Either this channel here, and also Sanchez found him, I think, twice, into this channel here with Pedro, or he's running into this channel here because now PSG have left all these gaps at the back. And I'm just like, bro, what is Maresca doing? Maresca was cooking. He used João Pedro perfectly. And Neto was basically a left back at times. Nah, bro. Maresca was cooking. I do not want to hear what Edward says. Today, Maresca has proven to me the guy can cook. Gordon Ramsay, the guy can cook. So basically in a nutshell, PSG were setting traps using their wingers, bringing their wingers infield, knowing very well that they're going to pull out their fullbacks. When they pull out their fullbacks, their centre-backs are sort of left isolated. But then Reece James, instead of dropping immediately, he waits for that run to come. So if someone makes a run into where Malo Gusto has just left, James is there covering. He didn't do well on that first chance, but after that, he got it perfectly. Like there was no fighting it. It was so perfect. The game plan was perfect. It was executed to perfection. 4 players that I wanted to mention. Obviously, Palmer was player of the match, right? Probably the player of the tournament. 2 goals, assists in the final. That is amazing. That is just amazing. To me, Reece James executed this thing to perfection. Executed this entire thing to perfection. Marc Cucurella, that guy is an Energizer Bunny. Energizer Bunny. And then my crucial player of the match, obviously MVP is Palmer. Sanchez, guys. Sanchez was crucial to everything that Maresca did today, and I need to give him so much credit. I need to give a big shout out to Joao Neves because he now joins the club of people who have pulled Cucurella's hair. There was David Brooks from Bournemouth, Jack Stevens from Southampton, Christian Romero from Tottenham, and now Joao Neves is crowned as the 4th player to pull Cucurella's hair. Chelsea are champions. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea.